Have you ever wondered what the world would look like if the Roman Empire was restored in the 1500s by Castile? Well, today we got that world right in front of our very own eyes, and we are gonna be stabilizing and bringing peace to the world as the Roman Empire. Do make sure to hit that like though, because if we get 4,000 likes in this video, we will do a world conquest, conquer the rest of the planet before 1700 as the Roman Empire. And do make sure to subscribe as well. I'm trying to get to 230,000 subs by the 20th of May to prove to my wife that I'm not a dead channel. Maybe. She might be right about it though. Alright boys, let's give a little bit of an overview on our Spanish into Roman Empire campaign. We have formed the Roman Empire in the 1500s, as you can see here clearly. It is 1599, an Iron Man game, of course. There you go, showing all the fucking hacks and then some. But yeah, I know what you're thinking. Ludi, you said in the thumbnail 1500s, but it's 1599. Until we reach 1600, it is the 1500s. Okay, we got roughly around 220 overextension. We have an agenda mission to not have overextension, so we're gonna be chilling for a while. We just integrated the English. We captured a few more provinces from the HRE. We integrated most of our subjects. We only have the Portuguese left, which we can integrate in roughly 2 years because we still have the modifiers that we had as the Spaniards. That's why it is basically instant to integrate subjects. It's minus 85% diplomatic annexation cost, and that's without the integration policy privilege that we can also give out, of course, and that's another 5% cost reduction. We can even double down on that later, but we don't need to. We have, of course, as the Romans, the minus 25% core creation cost, as well as 5% admin efficiency, so we technically could get up to 15 admin efficiency once we're not over the governing capacity before absolutism has even triggered. So if we want to do a world conquest, that would be the easiest thing in the world. However, for the first few years, we're just going to be chilling here, concentrating, redoing our armies, managing our empire, trying to maximize the amount of money we get out of our empire, and more importantly, we're going to be turning every single province we have to Roman, starting with these provinces here. That's right, we're going to do a one culture here as the Roman Empire. We don't believe in other non-Roman cultures. Right now, the entirety of Iberia, with the exception of Portugal, is Roman, so that's a good launching place from where we can start converting the rest of the empire to the Roman culture. We're basically LARPing a little bit. I am having a lot of fun in this particular campaign. It's probably my favorite campaign in most recent years because I do love playing as Spain. We're gonna be taking it a little bit slow. I am streaming this live on Twitch, so if you're here in chat, I love you. If you're not here in chat, you're dead to me. No, that's fine. You can catch the next stream where you can watch me play more EU4 and be a cringe lord live. Link in the description if you're interested. If you're not interested, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna silently judge you in the corner and think about why you didn't join the stream when I'm sitting at 2 a.m. in bed thinking, why did I do wrong? Is it me? No, it's not. It's you, okay? It was you all along. All right, buddy boy? Yeah, that's right. I said it. I hope you're happy now. We do have some remnants here that we need to wipe out. We've got a little bit of Savoy, a little bit of the Papal States. They're not going to be around for too much longer. The fact that they made it all culture group when you form Rome becomes your Roman culture is just the best thing ever. It kind of made me want to integrate Portugal, but at the same time, I want them to keep on colonizing the New World, so I didn't want to that hard, clearly. I'm 90% sure the Russians are going to break the alliance and going to rival us, but hasn't happened yet, so let's see what will happen. Should we get any allies? Do we need any allies, chat? What do you think? Also, shout out to Hungary for becoming basically Romania. This is what I'm talking about. It's a nation of love. Just like one day, Hungary will annex Romania IRL, and then Hungarians become a minority in their country once more. It's all Romanians in Hungary. Look at that. Okay, you happy now? Is this what you wanted? Hey, we got global trade. That's awesome. What's not awesome is the coalition that's basically the entirety of the HRE. Historical gameplay, okay? Romans have to fear for their lives because there's vile Germans trying to grab their lands. More importantly, we got to get rid of this monstrosity that is the claimant to being Rome. But clearly they're not, because look at the map. Look at my name. What does it say? Yeah, that's right. We're the Romans, okay? We are getting a little bit of a disaster happening, boys, because we've got a center of reformation in our country converting the shit out of us. That center of reformation is located in the province of Bern, which coincidentally will be in a few moments. And we have the option of getting rid of this center of reformation by returning the province to Switzerland. Oh, freedom for the Swiss. Also, I'm going to be attacking them and converting them to my religion, which would destroy the center of reformation because it's a one province minor. Did I leave the HRE before? before I released them? I did. So that means they're not in the HRE, which means that it's going to be no issue. Actually, it probably would have been better if they were in the HRE, because that would have called in the Emperor and I would have gotten rid of half of the coalition in a separate truce, but that's fine. Now we are still gaining progress towards this disaster, but it's only +1 because we are below 75 religious unity, and that's going to go away soon because we're up to 74 already, and we're going to get the 1% more in a few moments. First war is against Zepop together with the gang of skibbities, which is the Commonwealth. Commonwealth is the real skibbity here. Hallelujah, we're down to 0 overextension. What a blessed day, chat. What a blessed day. And look at that, we've changed the culture of many provinces. Speaking of, I'm going to be focusing on this in 1608 when I'm able to, and I got to get a level 5 advisor, so we're going to change this bad boy here. Let's look at the map now. Okay, it's starting to be more Roman. Definitely starting to be. Oh, yes. Give me that Roman. Oh, I love clicking this button. My favorite button ever. It's better when it's like in a random little spot, so it gives me adjacency bonus afterwards. That's just the best. Oh, we can actually do the Spanish road mission now. That's going to give us land attrition reduction, movement speed increase for 20 years, and eventually we can do the Spanish Netherlands, despite us clearly not being Spain anymore. Also, I forgot that we can hire tercios, so we probably want to get some tercios, so we do the next mission, which requires we have 60 tercios. I am realizing very quickly that my units are extremely overpowered, and this is no sort of a challenge this war, so I might need to set some hard barriers and put some self-inflicted barriers in this run. Otherwise, we're just gonna snowball and conquer everything really fast, and then what's the fun in that, right? All right, we've done a little bit of Carpatica Siegium, and we got rid of the Commonwealth. There you go. Get out of here, Commonwealth, you scumbags. It's a good little truce we have with them, so we don't need to stress about them for a while now. I'm literally in the process of building, how many? Like 100 freaking courthouses. Hopefully that means we're gonna stop being over governing capacity afterwards, or at least close to being less over governing capacity. All right, we just got another 10 admin efficiency from admin tech 17 or 16, so that means we can actually fully annex Savoy now. 137 admin to core it up, and as you can see, nobody cares about it. Not a single nation in a coalition that's not already in a coalition. As for Zepopos, bye-bye. Curious where they're going to be popping out afterwards. They're going to be getting some lands in the HRE somewhere. And our old ally of Russia is now our new rival of Russia. How things change in life, in it, bruv. That also means we can now do law and order. So until the end of the game, we get monthly reform progress and government, state governing cost reduction -5% in Granada. Oh, hold on a second. That's for the whole country? We get -5 state governing cost for the whole freaking country? Brother, I thought that's local. That is freaking crazy. That is for the whole country. We just got rid of like 300 governing. If I knew that, I would have pushed for this mission very early on, because this was like, look at this. Oh my god. Well, now we know, guys. Now we know. I was literally struggling with governing capacity this whole freaking time, and I had the answer right underneath my fingertips. Well, lesson learned. Let's go ahead and make the English lands full integral parts now of our society. This is automatically a full state, as this is integrated lands from our previous English personal union. Long live the new imperator, Francisco I de Trastamara. Chad by day, 16-year-old by night. So he probably needs to change his diapers once in a while. We do need to make sure we lower the autonomy in these newly created states, however, because once you integrate a subject, PU, or vassal, it will have 60 autonomy in all of its provinces. You got to lower that. It has been going down from 60. It's apparently 16 now since we've integrated them, but it's still not 0, and we want it to be 0. So we're giving it a little bit of a nudge. In essence, I know this is one of those age-old questions, but what do you make a full state? What do you not make into a full state? All of your supercontinent, you should, by the end of the campaign, have as a full state. So in our case, all of Western Europe that will be under our control will be full states. And then aside from that, the rest trade companies, with a couple of exceptions, but in general, just trade company everything. You'll be fine. Very easy to understand baseline for what to state, what not to state. Oh, we have the unique Roman naval doctrine, the Tactica, the military manual collecting the experiences of Roman Empire's military naval warfare. Galley combat ability, ship disengagement chance. Ooh. Okay, I think it's time we establish establish some Indian companies, boys. Bakabat is probably the best one. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you, Delhi. Just when we paid off all of our loans, we get more loans. So I just realized we cannot recruit any tertios because we don't have any Castilian provinces. Oh, brother. Guess we have to convert one of our provinces to Castilian to convert the tertios, to recruit the tertios again. All right, we're making the sacrifice, converting one province. So this is going to be the main tertio recruitment station. It's going to be recruiting tertios around the clock, okay? Every single man, woman, and dog in this province is going to become a tertio in my empire. All right, so we're going to be attacking the Russians because I don't want them to join the coalition. If I don't attack them, they likely will be joining the coalition, and that is no bueno for anyone, especially not for me. We don't have any units by the border with them, so that's a little bit of an issue, but we're gonna be marching our units towards the border with them right now. Kind of wish I had a Conquest CB on them to attack and actually take lands, at least take the Caucasus, but this way I'm just gonna go for a white peace, just 5 years truce, and then in 5 years we can actually attack with a Conquest CB. The war goal now is taking the capital of Moscow though, so we will have to make our way there. It's actually not that bad though. It's 2-3 fortifications before we can actually start sieging Moscow. Oh, and I love the fact that the Roman culture, because we changed the culture in Petra to Roman, means that we can actually use the monument in Petra now. Because remember, the monument in Petra technically was built by the city of Petra was, as we see it today, the remnants of the city of Petra was a Roman city. Previously, it was a Nabatean trading post, but it was turned into a proper city and was one of the biggest cities in this particular area during the late Roman period. Well, I guess late Western Roman Empire period, early Byzantine period, you could say. Oh, we finally became the freaking Korea. I've been trying to become Korea controller in this run since 44. I never got to be Korean controller, and now after I freaking conquered most of Europe, I become Korea controller. Well, yippee-yi-yo, skippity-skippy-day. Thank you very much, freaking game. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna go for the institution spread and embracement cost, because we have a big country and we need it to spread a little bit faster and be cheaper to embrace. Holy schnitzel. France is still alive and they're in the New World. They're a New World nation, some would say. This is incredible, as they say in French. Incredible. Totally a word they use. I have minus 860 aggressive expansion with France. I'm not saying they hate my guts, but they're not really happy with me, are they? Yep, I am going to be attacking them. Make sure they don't exist for too much longer, though. We need the New World for ourselves, for strategic having reasons. The Age of Absolutism. That's a new one, huh? Ludi, I'm tired. You say absolutism wrong, bro. Now you get disgusting absolutism, okay? You happy now? Look what you made me do. That means, we need to become a multicultural nation, promote 5 cultures. No. We're gonna build some universities. That should be enough. Ah, yes. Beautiful AI logic. Capital, fort level 2. Random ass fucking fort, end of the empire, nobody gives a shit, level 4. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and barrage this bastard. I'm not complaining, chat. I'm not complaining, okay? I like the innovativeness. It's just, I'm tired of getting loans because of events. It sucked. All right, well, we got Moscow, so we should be able to enforce. We can get a little bit of money out of them. Actually, we could take a fuck ton of money out of them. Maybe I'll stay in the war a little bit longer, get some more money. Wipe out a few units in the process too, might as well. So, in this particular event, cotton increasing in price is not in our benefit, so we're gonna be instead going for the second option. Mercantilism is the right way, clearly. If we were a New World nation, sure, we would have gone for the other option, but we're not. Actually, to point this out, because chat asked, you guys on YouTube watching this, we're having a little bit of a discussion on hegemonies. Reality is that the naval hegemony is the real military one, because the bonus it gives, artillery damage from back row plus 20%, is absolutely massive. So it makes your armies insanely overpowered. However, the military hegemon is when you want to do a world conquest, because it has the war score cost minus 10% for provinces, meaning you can take more shit so you can conquer the world faster. And then the economic one is obviously if you're role-playing, playing tall, want to get a big ass income, shit like that. I don't think anyone actually goes for the economic one unless they're actually role-playing in the game, in my opinion. And sure, the governing capacity plus 20% is great, but if you're doing a world conquest, for example, that doesn't matter because you're not gonna core everything. Ah, yes, Alta Gracia, the famous capital of France, clearly. With the Russians on a timer, which means in 16-19 we're gonna attack them for actually taking lands, what we can do is just focus a little bit on building more up our economy, get them manufactories going. I guess we might as well finish the French war too. I kind of forgot that we were at war war with the French. If I was to fully annex the French now, their subjects would become my subjects. I think I'm going to keep them as a one province minor in this province of Coro. They shall be the Corons. Yeah, I'm actually down with that. Fuck it. Let's do it. There you go. And all of this goes now to my beloved subjects, Portuguese Brazil and Roman Colombia. Historical gameplay, by the way. Oh my god, the Iroquois literally are saving the New World. Look at that. Because I decided not to go New World, and I also puppeted the other nations that would have gone New World. The New World is basically a paradise for the native. At least North America is. We still managed to make our way around here. One way or another, though. A little bit. Oh my god. Chat said there's casinos everywhere. I don't know what that reference is to, but I'm sure chat would not make any inappropriate references, right, guys? Wait a second. France attacked Scottish Columbia? I thought, brothers, France has 2 provinces and they attacked Spanish. They got bowls of literal steel. Holy schnitzel, France. Oh, actually, if we improve with the Gurkhani, we might even get them out of the coalition. And if that happens, the rest of the coalition is just the Europeans, which is easy prey. So we can just attack them after. Because we have so much extra manpower, we might as well use it to upgrade our monuments quicker too. Oh my god, look at all that Roman in North Africa. Oh, that is beautiful. And parts of England. So random where the Romans are choosing to migrate and replace the natives in these areas, huh? I mean, take back their lands, I mean. Oh god, are we the settlers? We lived here 2,000 years ago, okay? Shut up. I don't know what to do with my extra admin points. I'm not expanding, I'm just chilling. I'm gonna use expand infrastructure. We're playing tall! Look, we're playing tall! Ludi, what the hell you doing? You should be expanding. Use that admin points to core stuff. What the hell, Ludi? Sena Julia, Spoletum, Perusia. I love the fact that they changed the name to the Italian provinces to Latin. That's fucking awesome. Bononia, Ferraria, Tarvisium. Oh my god, that's so cool. Forum Julii, Venetiae, Verona, Patavium. Oh my god, Parma. Wait, we can buy stuff from a doll? No way. What did we buy? Wait, which province did I buy? I don't even know which province I bought. Comoros. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's this. Oh my god, we have a border with Kilwa now. We're the best. Now for the next idea set, we're going religious simply because I want to be able to convert stuff cheaper, 25% cheaper. Then we also get from the influence with religious policy another 15% culture conversion cost. So that means we're going to convert for extremely cheap. And we also get the Devil's Full CB on everybody basically. That's not Catholic. Oh no, the Russians are attacking. Crusade against Japan. You sons of... Japan's winning! No, they're not. That's actually their lands. They're losing. No! I gotta help Japan. When the truce is over, we shall get rid of this menace in Russia. France is somehow still surviving. They lost against the Scots. They managed to get this province and this province now. What is happening here? Why is France still alive, man? And they still have their crown colony in Antilles. What is going on here? Far too long have the Russians looked funny at us. It is time we take back what's rightfully ours. To war! And now we've got like 1,000 Urukai going, ooh, ooh, ooh. You know I'm so watching The Lord of the Rings after the stream, guys. I actually don't know how many times I watched The Lord of the Rings in my lifetime, but it's probably more than 20 times, at least. Alright, we got 5% admin efficiency, which means we can probably take more than this from the Russians in this war. Yeah, I'd wager we can probably take a little bit more. Okay, so I just realized that Oirats have been fighting the Russians this whole time. I was wondering where the Russian army is. Apparently, it was in Oirat lands, and they forced them to cancel the alliance with them. Scumbag. Wow, Oirats, what a good friend you are, bro. Monument upgrade 25% cheaper. Oh my god, yes. Look at that. That's crazy how cheap monuments are to upgrade now. Oh, come on, stop running away from me, Brandenburg. All I want to do is have a chat with you. You know, this reminds me of a Dave Chappelle skit that I saw where he says that he like got mad at these white dudes for throwing a snowball at him, and he's like going up to the car and goes like, hey guys, open up the window a little bit. I just want to talk to you. And then he tells us that it's good they didn't open up because he was about to murder their ass. Says apparently that's an old black person trick, but little does he know that's also a very old Eastern European trick. I think that's really just a old rough neighborhood trick in actuality. There you go. I'm gonna assault this fort so I quickly take it and get more war score. Ooh yeah, give me all your schnitzel. Give it all to me right now. It's mine. It belongs to Rome. I feel like this looks better. This looks like a nice proper border, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm gonna take this. This is mine now. Thank you very much, Russia. We managed to finish our religious ideas, which means we got the culture conversion cost -25, and with the policy another -15. So converting culture is insanely cheap. But yeah, we're basically converting right now most of the Roman Empire already to our culture. Only parts left are the ones in red, which will be converted once we got about 900 diplo power. Should be enough for most of those areas, really. Getting the last idea means we also have the Holy War CB, so we're going to be attacking the Gurkhani now, and we're going to be enforcing our deal, which is going to be just historical borders, obviously, not too... We're only going to take a little bit, clearly, the Iraqi parts, perhaps, in this particular war, so that we have a connection here, perhaps. Yeah, that works for me. Look at that. This is perfection. This is the Iraqi basin in the first war. We divide Gurkhani in half, and then the next war we can take more. We probably could take even more, because we still have 20 more absolutism that we can get, which means we would get even more admin efficiency from that 20 absolutism. Chad, how much would that be? You do the calculations. I want to test you, see if you know math. Holy mother, what is this army composition, Gurkhani? They've got double the amount of artillery than they have infantry, and what is this, man? What is this? Oh wait, we're at war with Adal as well? Oh my lord. Oh, that means we probably want to get some more units from Europe sent over here. And I probably should have co-belligerated Adal. I didn't realize that I'm at war with them too. We're going to strategically target all of their forts so we finish this war quickly. I don't want to be in this for too long. I got places to be and HREs to dismantle. Dude, how many times are we getting this event? We're at 64. I guess I'll take it because I do need the innovativeness. But that's just horrible, okay? Oh my lord, we wiped out the entire Scottish army, didn't we? Do they have any more troops? No, they do have another 31,000 stack. Where? How is Scotland doing so good? What the hell? Oh wow, surprisingly Adal has 90,000 units. That's crazy, bro. You know what? I might take some provinces from them just so I have a little bit of a snake into the south for future wars. Kind of difficult to see the different colors, like my colors and the Gurkhani colors here. They're so freaking similar. It's crazy how similar they are. The cool part about the Scots joining into this particular war is that we're going to be able to, after the truce is over, we're going to be able to just fully annex the rest of Scotland. And that way we also get their colonies after we fully annex them. Ah, yes. Classic 78% siege. Why not? 3 diplo power to convert the province of Arguin. That is delicious, guys. Come on. That is absolute perfection right there. Ah, yes. What is this, guys? Another 78% siege. Why not, right? Come on. Why the freaking Schnappeldupe not? Oh, that's actually massive Sag. Ethiopia really does not have any more cores. What the schnitzel? All right, we're going to take this particular little schnick. There you go. Thank you very much for cooperating with me, Adal. As for Monsieur Gurkhani, literally the peace deal I was talking about earlier. Plus, we can take one more province now. So that should be enough. Way better borders, isn't it, chat? Isn't it? Look how beautiful the borders are now. Like actual borders without border gore, for Christ Schnitzeldorf. Oh, dude, seriously, 101 overextension. The fields right now, the literal fields. We're going to be sending more ships to the Basra node, because right now, having as much as possible of the Basra node means we're going to get a ton of trade coming into our lands afterwards. Oh my god, I forgot about the freaking French war. Oh my lord. I'm going to take this part in this war as well, just so I have the coastline given to my subjects, just in case shit goes sideways and we don't manage to get Scotland's subjects once we fully annex them. Actually, before we declare in the coalition, we have to declare in the Russians because the truce is over with them. So let's go ahead with that war next before they join the coalition against us. Okay, on the bright side, guys, we've got about half of the empire pretty much being Roman now, so we're working our way towards it. I think I can get a new colonial nation established in the Caribbean now, if I'm not mistaken, too. Okay, come on, seriously, 92% before the fourth. Come on, really now? Like, why? Why you do this to me, game? You might also be wondering, is that Soviet Russia? No, in fact, it's Russia occupied by the Roman Empire. But you just reminded me that I need to record my Russia campaign. I forgot to do the last part for that campaign, actually. We do have a little bit of war score. Problem is that Russia is massive, and I'm not in the mood to fight this for 1,000,000 trillion years. We can take quite a big chunk even with 48% war score, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Basically gonna try and sneak my way around the Kazakh lands in essence. There you go. That looks like a fairly decent deal to me. Maybe take a little bit of money. 0.1. We're getting 0.1 ducats, guys. Obviously, if we stayed in the war longer, we could 100% take a lot more, but I got bigger fish to fry. I'm not really interested in the Russian parts for now. Plus, I don't want my name placement to be too ugly. It's already kind of ugly. Damn it. We screwed up, guys. We screwed up. Everybody come back. All right, let's bring all of our armies back because we We got some African wars we need to do for some trade companies to establish afterwards. In case you're wondering, our admin efficiency is right now 46%. A big thanks to our 55 absolutism. We will be canceling all the other privileges. We'll just keep the primacy of the nobility, a religious state, and land of commerce alongside the 100 governing capacity privileges. And to make up for that and to be able to get 100 absolutism, we will be triggering the court and country disaster, which will afterwards, after we finish the disaster, give us 20 plus max absolutism.
Ludi, it's called absolutism, bro.
Shut up, you nerd. Also, check out how cheap all of these provinces are. We're coring lands for 2 admin, brother. That is insane, man. 2 admin to core an actual province. What the schnitzel is this game, bro? Also, pretty sure that I didn't fight a single Russian army in that war, if I'm not mistaken. I think we fought like some Koreans and that was it, because the Russians were primarily fighting Oirat and had their armies in the east, and we just managed to siege their country before they even arrived into the west. Another reason why I wanted to be at peace is because I also want to use our brand new ability. I'm talking about the Pronoiar. Because we formed the Roman Empire, we have the same unique subjects that the Byzantines have, the Pronoiars. This way, as a Pronoiar, a nation can be inherited as long as we retract the right to inheritance from them. So the way that this works is whenever the leader of this nation, namely Alexios Otho, passes away, the nation will automatically be integrated into our country without us having to do anything. It's even better than the 95% diplo annexation cost that we already freaking have, guys. It's crazy. Now, that being said, Brabant's gonna get normally annexed. It takes literally less than a year. It takes 10 months to annex Brabant. Oh, my schnitzel, boys. I love this game. I absolutely love the Deus Vult CB, man. It's just the best thing ever. We really should have gone for religious ideas earlier. I didn't think about it too much, but yeah, we probably should have gone for that. I just wanted to show off the whole diplo annexation meta in the previous part of the campaign. But instead of quality, we should have definitely gone religious. Well, no, not really, because it did help us to integrate all of our subjects significantly faster than it. Now, we did stabilize the Roman Empire significantly, and I think the last part is where we're going to basically just conquer the entire planet, because we can do it very easily now, especially after we got all that extra absolutism. I also want to show you guys the cultural map mode. We're so close to getting way more of the provinces already converted to Roman. No, I'm not going to make the Kalmyks a march. Thank you very much. I'm going to declare war and wipe them out. I mean, what the hell? What the hell, brother? Where's my war with the Kalmyks? I need a war. God damn it, we just lost land now. But yeah, check out the Roman map mode, boys. Look at this absolute beauty. And look how cheap it is to convert. We're already pretty much converting almost everything to Roman. So like in 4 years, it's almost everything going to be Roman. We're basically converting the more expensive provinces for 10, 11, 12 diplo points. It is crazy, bro. Look at this. This is actually freaking insane. Like, actually insane. Well, obviously going to convert the provinces that are not accepted cultures first, of course. But that being said, guys, I am hearing some insane lightning outside my door, because there's a thunderstorm and it's pretty bad. And I'm going to finish this part here simply because I don't want the power to go out and then I lose all the recording I've done so far. Make sure you leave that like so we get the final part where we finish one video and then we conquer the whole planet as Castile into Spain into Roman Empire. And until the next one, love you all, be safe and take care of yourselves.